Hi, and welcome back to the vlog. So if you didn't already know, running towards and then jumping onto a moving tractor isn't exactly ideal for your health. Because of that, I've spent all night at a hospital nearby. I've just been brought back by one of them patient transport ambulances. Um, just with us having no vehicle myself to get back, which I'll come on to that soon. They've dropped us off here. I had to pick a prescription up here anyway, just for some painkillers. So yeah, that's basically what the last 24 hours has been. Quite an eventful day yesterday, wasn't it? Thought I was moving here for really for a better life. Going to a career that I wanted to. I had a job lined up. I had more money in the bank than what I have now. Oh, on that, by the way, small mercies, I suppose. Yesterday I was shown in my overdraft. Turns out I was charged twice for a bill that I'd already paid. So that has been refunded. So the only money that's come off is the money for fuel yesterday. Luckily, while I've been in hospital, I was fed. So at least I've had something to eat and somewhere to sleep, which is more than what I've got for tonight. So my other concern now is, well, I left the van on the road, in the middle of the road yesterday before the tractor incident. So God knows where it is. I mean, the key, I haven't even got the keys on us. They were still inside the van. They were still in the ignition, so it could be stolen for all I know. Especially if yesterday's incident's anything to go by. It looks like there is people out sort of stealing vehicles. So it's going to be quite a long walk up to Trevor Robinson, wasn't it? I'm sure his name was Robinson. It was definitely Trevor though. Long walk up to Trevor's farm, I think. There's nothing else we can do. And then I'll just have to take the van back when I can. Is that someone beeping at me? That's Trevor's Land Rover, isn't it? I'm sure that's the same one. I'll go and see him. Well, that was Trevor. And basically, in the time that it's took to for him to drive us back up here, he's interviewed us. Well, his sort of interview, anyway. He's basically asked us for what previous experience I've got, and he's offered us. I'd like to say he's offered us a job, but he hasn't. He's offered us a trial. So he's just give us some keys to this here. This is the tractor, the one that we tried to stop yesterday. The bit where I think my head hit. If you just see that corner there, that's pretty much what knocked us out clean. Yeah, so there's a field just, he said it's behind these sheds, but you have to go through that part of the farm there. And he wants us to go and cultivate it. Right. Well, it's been a while since I've been in one of these, but I'm sure it'll come back to us. Right. Let's go and find this field. So he said it's through here and round to the left. Ah, there we go. So you can see it's been ploughed. Mate, you can't half feel the drag on it now. See if it's working. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it comes across on the camera, but you can definitely feel the drag of where we're now pulling the cultivator. We'll just go a couple of times around the headland and then we'll get the rest of it done. Obviously, we need to do as good a job as possible. If we have any aspirations of getting a job here. What he basically said to us was he's always got work going, but just with us randomly knocking at the door. He doesn't just give work out to anyone, but because of what he seen us do yesterday, he thought I was worth a go, basically. So, regarding the actual tractor, they haven't actually caught the person who tried to steal this yet. When they hit me, they got out the cab and made a run for it, basically. So, what Trevor was saying is the police were out yesterday, just after the incident. Their sort of scenes of crime have looked over it, got what they needed, and that's why we're back in it today. Which, to be honest, I can imagine is probably a good job for Trevor. I did see another tractor when we come round, but it only looks small. I haven't seen anything sort of as big as this one. Oh, regarding the hire van as well, basically he moved it for us. He said it's in one of his garages. but that does need taken back today. So hopefully once we get sorted with Trevor, I'll have time to go and take that back to the store. He did say though, the store, it's a good sort of 20-minute drive from here, so I'll have to make sure I give myself plenty of time to do it. If it's a 20-minute drive, then I'm going to have to look at a bus or something to get back, aren't I? I won't be able to walk back. I still don't actually know where I'm going to be sleeping tonight. I certainly haven't got the money for a hotel. I mean, to be fair, this is what I wanted, isn't it? Complete change in lifestyle. We'll come on to more about what I used to do later, but I mean, this is just bliss in comparison. Right, we'll get that cultivated lower for the last time. And we've got this one bit left to do. So we're just about there. It hasn't been too bad really. Obviously you'll have noticed I switched off. I switched the camera off. I knew it was going to take a little bit of a while, and it has done. It's took sort of well over an hour from when I switched off. That was simply because I might not have anywhere to charge the camera up tonight, so I needed to save some battery life on it. This must be where he keeps a lot of his equipment. I didn't get a good look, but I'm pretty sure that was a little Massey. Didn't get a good enough look really to see what type of model it was. But looks like Trevor's still in anyway. His Land Rover's there. The 3 times that I've seen him, he's always been with that Land Rover, to be fair, so there's a good chance he's going to be in now. So just get this backed up. We'll park up and we'll go and see Trevor. But it's been nice that it was nice to get back at it. I mean, that tractor's got to be what, 40-year-old, so we won't leave the lights on for him. I'll get them turned off now. We don't want a flat battery next time we try to get on it. But yeah, that must be from the 70s, mustn't it? I'm not sure about the cultivator, but the tractor, it's double my age, I know that. So we'll go over, we'll speak to Trevor and see what he has to say. Right, so apologies, I know there's some time past, we nearly 4:15 now, but I've just been having a good talk with Trevor, and he's thankfully he's offered us a job. He's what it's called flexi, is how he described it. So he said he can't offer us anything full time yet, but I'm basically just here as and when he needs us. He's arranged for tonight anyway for us to stay in a B&B. It's close by. It's opposite the post office, just down the road. He said, and he's if you can see, he's also just give us some money to get a taxi. And the reason I'll need that is because I need to take this van back. Now, he said it's in one of these garages, although I can't remember which one he said. We'll go middle. There it is. Just close this garage again. So yeah, things might actually be looking up after what can only be described as a disastrous day yesterday. I don't think there's any other words for it. I mean, there's still a long way ahead. I might have a bit of work, but I've got no long-term place to live. I've got no vehicle. I'd love to be able to keep this. There's the post office. I wonder if that's that must be where the B&B is. So yeah, still lots to do. However, it's a start, isn't it? It'd be a better start if we could have kept this van. I mean, this is absolutely lovely. Now, what Trevor said is when I get to this animal market, I turn right and then I'll go through a little bit of a village, turn right again, and then apparently it's on my right hand side, close to quite a large hotel, he said. It's actually a John Deere dealership. Right, so this must be what he meant. Iron Bridge in Telford. He didn't actually say what signs to follow. He just said look for what looks like a bit of Bit of a village. Right. This looks more built up. Yeah, this must be it. And there's the hotel. Yeah. Just have to watch me speed along here now. Down to 30, aren't we? Ah, here it is. Here's the dealership here. Okay, so them keys have been returned. Hopefully, one day, I'll have enough money to get one of these of our own. But the dealership, they've arranged a taxi for us, so I just have to stand and wait. So, until next time, thank you very much for joining us as we embark on my farming life. And I hope to see you again in the next vlog.